So you're getting ready to pack for your next cruise and you just found out that Royal Caribbean updated their policy as to what type of extension cords you can bring. Royal Caribbean's new policy on what type of electrical outlets you can bring on board has caused quite a bit of confusion. We see tons of posts on social media of people asking, can I bring this? Can I bring that? We're going to tell you in this video exactly what you can and cannot bring and clear up any confusion for you based off of Royal Caribbean's policy. There are tons of things that people have brought over the years on cruise ships and they said they haven't had a problem with. However, Royal Caribbean has recently changed that policy and you need to understand what it is you can and can't bring so you can charge your devices and not have your stuff confiscated. So you might be asking, why would I bring an extension cord on a cruise ship? Well, most of the time the plugs are all the way on the opposite side of the room away from the bed, which is pretty frustrating because most people charge their phones near their bed, or they may have a CPAP or BiPAP machine that they need at night next to their bed. We're gonna go over how to fix this problem right now. Let's start off by reading Royal Caribbean's policy word for word. Under the prohibited items, as you can see here, this is exactly what it says. Electrical extension cords, including power strips and surge protected strips and multi-plug outlets. So this power strip is surge protected, it's multi-plug, and it has a switch letting you know that it's protected. So this is definitely out, just reading the first line. So we can get rid of that. Your old extension cords that you might bring on a cruise ship, no longer acceptable, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. However, let's continue reading. We do allow consumer type power conversion device to USB charger, multi-plug blocks on which the outputs are for USB cables. Note, the devices must be stamped with US or Euro recognized conformance markings to demonstrate compliance with electrical safety standards. So what does that mean? Well, here is a single plug that converts only to USB. We have two USB-A's and two USB-C's. We also have the sister to it, a European version that converts to USB plugs. Why the European conversion? Well, most rooms that we've been in will have two US plugs and one Euro plug, so this just gives us options. Another great device we found was this Anchor device. It has one power cable that plugs in, and then it gives us 3 USB-A, 3 USB-C charging. This is definitely on the approved list. It's not making any more plugs. It's not surge protected. It's just one block that converts into USB plugs. However, probably my favorite is going to be this 10-bay charger. It seems excessive, but there's two reasons why I like this. One, it's the organization. It keeps the desk nice and clean where the plugs are. You can still have use of the desk by having everything here. And while this does seem excessive, number two is going to be, it allows me to charge anything I bring with me. GoPros, watches, cell phones, tablets, I mean pretty much anything, even your nice camera can charge on this, which is really great. So to me, this is a great Amazon find. I'll put this in the description down below for you guys. It's not an affiliate link, it's just a product that we use that we like. Last but not least, let's jump into the naughty list. And I call this the naughty list because these are items that people have been having success with, and we are some of those people, even though they're technically prohibited. And let's go over why to clarify. This is a small plug we've been bringing for a long time, years and years on cruise ships. It's very compact, it opens up, it takes one plug, but it does convert it into two plugs and two USB-A plugs. We've had this checked by port security before in our bag and they've let us bring it on board. It's never been confiscated, but technically, as I read the rules, this should be getting confiscated and not allowed, but you can chance it, it's worked for us so far. Next up on the naughty list is going to be this one, and this was actually recommended to us by a concierge in the Crown Lounge right before the policy change. This one is really cool because it's a Euro plug, which you'll see all over the ship. So that means if you need to work remotely or you need to charge your phone somewhere, this is what their vacuums plug in with. So they're all over the ship, and it converts into 1, 2, 3, 4 plugs as well as 4 USB plugs. So this has been great for us. We have never ever had a problem with this. We've taken this one and this one in backpacks and carry-ons in our luggage. This one has never even been questioned. However, because it is extending regular plugs, this is technically prohibited, so I'm putting it on our naughty list items. Last but not least on our naughty list is going to be this right here. This power block is technically an extension cord, but The power block has USB extenders, but it also has 3 power ports. Why would I need something like that? We typically run a USB fan over our bed. That cable is only so long. This allows us to plug that in. Some ship rooms, especially on the older ships like Ranger, tend to run warmer, and that USB fan really just helps us keep it cool. Or on another situation, you may need a CPAP or something by your bed, and you're just not gonna make it with the plug on your machine across the room. However, if that is the case for you, you have a medical device, you can let your travel agent know ahead of time or let the ship know ahead of time, and they can bring you an approved extension cord for your room to run your medical device. And that's pretty much the only way they're gonna do that, is if it's a medical necessity. So to wrap this thing up, guys, most of the things on the unapproved list are going to be big and bulky and more expensive than something cheap like one of these guys here that you can get on Amazon for just a few dollars. It lets you plug multiple devices in. If you really bring a lot of things you need charged to USB-C, I still recommend bringing this. It's just amazing. It does everything we need. Hopefully this video has clarified for you guys what's approved and what's not approved. If you still have more questions about this, or maybe you're ready to book your next cruise, scan the QR code right here so that Amy can help you out. She'll book the perfect cruise on the perfect itinerary for you guys. And please, as always, consider watching another one of our videos right here, as it really helps the channel. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.